Hi guys, this is Darren from the Filter Shop. I just want to take you through the workings of a manual softener valve head. First of all, I just want to apologize. Our last batch had actually white writing, which was a little bit easier to read. This is just black, and it's obviously, so it can be a little bit difficult to see. Apologies for that. I will read clearly what it says. Right now you can see that it's the valve head is set into the normal service position, which is service with a little hourglass here. That's just showing that right now the softener is doing its job and everything, and what have you. Normally you'd use a manual softener valve if you have differing flows from different days to weeks to that, so you can't really use an automatic because it's never the same, and you might not regenerate soon enough, or you might regenerate too soon. So that's where a manual valve would come in. Also, where power is an issue and you really don't have power, but you do have someone who's there who can do it manually, then the manual valve is gonna be a better option. Now, when I'm turning this valve head, I will actually turn the entire valve, but that's just so you can read, because otherwise we'll end up with a pointer on the back here and you won't see what it says. So obviously normally it would stay completely stationary, and the only thing that would move would be the actual handle. Okay, so you've gone through your normal softening process, and now you want to go through your regeneration process. There are a couple of stages through the regeneration, the first of which will be your backwash. Okay, so I'm going to turn it into the backwash position. You can feel when it clicks into the backwash position, you can see it's got a little arrow there pointing to the backwash, little indicator saying backwash. This is where the water is now, the softener is now flushing out all the dirt and sediment and stuff like that inside the vessel. It's lifting up all the resin, the cation resin inside, and it's just mixing it around and what have you. Okay, so now we're happy with the backwash, so now we're going to go through to the next stage, which is the actual regeneration. Okay, so here they're saying brine and slow. Okay, so this is essentially the regeneration cycle. Okay, so this is where water is being, with the salt mixture, is being drawn out of the brine tank into the softener, and it's regenerating the cation resin inside of the softener. This process, you're normally going to run it for anything from 30 to 60 minutes. Apologies, with the backwash, you want to run that for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, but yeah, with your regeneration, anything from 30 to 60 minutes. If you do have a lot of lime and calc in the water, it's better to run it longer rather than shorter. Keep in mind, when you're running through this regeneration process, there will be no water coming from the softener. So it's best to do it when no one requires water, either early morning or at the end of the day, or something like that, when no water is needed. Okay. Once the regeneration's done, we're then going to move on to the next stage, which is your brine refill. Okay, so this is where now water's been taken back into the brine tank, just refilling the brine tank. You don't need to run this stage for long, 5-10 minutes should suffice perfectly. Okay, and then you go into the final part of the regeneration, which is the fast rinse. Now this is where there's a lot of water going quickly through the vessel just to flush out any additional salt, push down the cation resin back into place, and basically get the unit ready to go back into normal operation. And then finally we take it back into its normal service, and now it's going back to softening the water. And that's basically it, guys. It's a very simple valve to use. Your times in terms of all the stages and that obviously will be different from situation to situation, but yeah, if you guys have any more questions regarding it, or anything else regarding the softeners, please let us know. You can either call us or send us a mail. Anyway, this is Darren from the Filter Shop, and bye.